kind of elevated the PGA Tour. So I think, if you have someone who's becomes that dominant, then they start to be known, by non-golfers, which then maybe encourages them to come and watch golf. So yeah, I think it would be a good thing.
And just as an opposing Solheim Cup captain, do you have mixed feelings about that, or do you think she's great for that competition as well?
I think it's great. I mean, I think for the Solheim, if you can have to have the world #1 playing in it, is a great thing. And match play, 18 holes, as we've seen in a lot of match play events, anyone can beat anyone. But so she'll certainly, all the pressure will be on her to beat our team.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Brian McLaughlin, please.
Hi, Catriona. Good to see you again.
Yep.
Can I ask you, this is a hugely important event for women's golf. Is there an opportunity for someone this week to come from nowhere and force their way into your thoughts and give you a real tough decision to make on Sunday night?
Absolutely. I mean, you saw Sophia last year just kind of came out of nowhere and has then continued to play well after that. So yeah, I mean, there's always that possibility. And
for Kelsey McDonald this week, this is a very special week. She's hitting the opening tee shot tomorrow morning. That's special, isn't it? And what will she be feeling like, do you think, come 6:30 tomorrow as she steps into that first tee?
Yeah, I think it'll be very special. I mean, she obviously has played well the last couple of weeks, qualifying there at the Scottish. So, I think she'll be excited. I think to hit the opening tee shot in your home country and in a major would be a great experience, and I'm sure she'll love it.
And just on fans being back again, I think up to 8,000 per day, that will be good. And a lot of them, of course, will be here to try and cheer yourself on and the other 4 Scottish girls competing this week.
Yeah, I think it's great. It'll be great to have people there. It's always nice to play at home. And obviously, as you say, you get the home support. So it'll be nice to see people out there. Hopefully not with their umbrellas.
Hopefully not, no. And just finally, do you feel under any pressure given you're defending the Solheim Cup this time?
I don't think so. I mean, I think on paper, the Americans are always the stronger team, but match play, 18 holes match play, anyone can win. So, I mean, I'm sure we'll probably go in as the underdogs, especially with it being an away game. But, I think we're good. As I said earlier, I think we're going to have a great team, a real mixture of some experienced players and some new kind of younger, exciting players. So, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Now, next question is from Kathy Harris, please.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi, Catriona. Nice to
Kathy.
see you.
Nice.
Just a question on the Solheim Cup again. You haven't mentioned any names. Are you prepared to throw a few into the mix that you're looking at who are contenders and who possibly need to really impress you this week?
I don't think I'm going to throw any names out there. I mean, I think the players themselves know who they are. I don't think they need me telling the media who they are.
So that's a no.
No, yeah, that's a no.
Thank you. Have a good week this week.
Thanks.
Our next question is from Phil Casey, please.
Thanks. Hi, Catriona. Sorry, another Solheim question, I'm afraid. But at this point, how does 6 wildcards sound to you? Is that a blessing or a curse at this point?
Do you know what? I don't think it's actually any more difficult than having 4 picks. I mean, there'll be probably 4 or 5 that, play their way in. And if you had 4 picks, it'd probably be 2 or 3 that played their way in. It's always that kind of last 1 or 2 spots that kind of are up for grabs. So I think in that respect, I don't think it's really going to be any more difficult or it'll certainly still be stressful, but it's always going to be down to that last 1 or 2 spots, regardless, I think, how many picks you have. And
have you got a sort of a spreadsheet where you've worked out which players can mathematically qualify this week, or do you just have a rougher idea of what they need to do? No, I know what people have to do. Excellent. Thanks very much.
Okay, and I think we've got one final question now from Martin Dempster, please.
Hi, against Catriona. You mentioned exciting young players earlier. I know you've got to know young Hannah Darling quite well the last couple of years. Just can you talk about her achievements in the recent weeks with the girls amateur and getting picked for the Curtis Cup? Yeah, it's a very exciting time for her. I mean, obviously, that's her first big win. Well, obviously she won the St. Rule, but the British Girls is a big prestigious win. Obviously getting in the Curtis Cup, another huge. That's the kind of the
pinnacle of amateur golf in Britain. So you know, to get in those and then to be starting college, you know, just in the next couple of weeks, it's an exciting time for her. I've played with her a few times, and she's certainly got all the talent and all the potential. And I would be quite surprised if she didn't do well, to be honest.
And other girls doing well too. In your mentoring role for Scottish golf, that must be quite pleasing.
Yeah, it's really good, and I actually had the chance to play a practice round with Louise Duncan this week. Another good prospect. You know, she was playing well, very excited, maybe a little bit nervous to be playing in her first pro event and her first major, but you know, I think it'll be great preparation for the Curtis Cup coming up. So you know, obviously to have Louise win the British Amateur and Hannah win the girls, it's hopefully an exciting time for Scottish women's golf, and we can get some more players out on tour getting to the top.
Thank you. Have a good week.
Thank you.
Well, Catriona, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck in the AIG Women's Open.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.